Bad week for all but Light, and it looks like the prediction made a few weeks ago that they were going to lose their #1 spot in the U.S. is about to happen. Now, as I reported yesterday, sales are down somewhere between 25 to 30%, which is pretty bad. Their stock is finally taking a hit. That thing is in free fall right now. Not sure what they're going to do. I don't think there's anything they can do at this point. To be honest, they are going with the dig their head and or dig in the sand and stick their head in their method, which is probably the best thing they can do because they refuse to pick a side, even though they kind of do, and I'm gonna get into that in a second. I wanted to go over this first. So Modelo is about to take over. I think I'm saying that right. Modelo. I don't know, I don't drink the stuff, but apparently that's pretty high up there. I didn't know it was so high, but that apparently is about to become #1. Bud Light risks losing its title as top selling U.S. beer. Modelo, after sales plunged 25.7% in biggest weekly decline since the controversy for them started. Modelo is now outselling Bud Light nationwide. Latest trade data shows Bud Light sales were down 25.7% from a year ago. For the week ended May 20th, it was the steepest drop in weekly sales since the controversy started. Now they're saying in danger, but if it's already outselling it, then they've already lost their top spot. They can get it back. This isn't like a weekly title bout show. I mean, they are no longer the top selling beer. Modelo is. Maybe that'll change next week, but as of right now it looks like they're #2. Damn, I didn't see this, guy. I didn't think this was going to happen. I really did. I thought this would have cooled down by now. I thought this would have, kind of just faded away, because usually that's what happens, but no, people are done with this brand. This is why I like covering this, because it's fascinating to me. Like, I've never seen a company take so much damage over this kind of stuff, and I don't think this is going to slow down. But Modelo has done it well, but Light has done it because Modelo didn't do anything and they just sat there and just raked in money. I didn't know they were that big of a competitor. I thought it would have been like Coors or Miller that would take the #1 spot. I had no idea. I'm gonna be honest, I'd never heard of them, but it wasn't a brand that's like, very prominent in my mind, because I've maybe seen one person in my life drank this, so this is a shocker to me. But like posts Bud Light risk losing its title as the top selling U.S. beer after sales of the beer posted their biggest decline from the prior year since the brand's controversial partnership. They keep saying it's in danger, but if Model is already outselling it, then that's already happened. For the week ended May 20th, Bud Light sales were down 25.7%. See, now that figure I'm not so sure about, because some people were saying up to 30%. The same a week a year ago. Well, nearest rival Model saw sales jump 9.2%, according to data from Bump Williams Consulting cited by the New York Post. Bud Light loses week after week. Modelo gains week after week, and now Modelo outsells Bud Light on a national basis across all trade channels combined. Bump Williams, who runs the consulting firm, told the Post this is the guy who predicted that by Memorial Weekend they were going to lose their top spot, and it looks like his prediction actually came out to be pretty true. I remember talking about this, and they're in danger of losing their top spot, and this is all their fault. If this continues, Model will suppress Bud Light for the year. He had it okay, so that's where they're saying that for the year, probably going to happen. Model was the #2 beer in the U.S. last year, posting $3.8 billion in off-premises sales compared to $4.8 billion for Bud Light, according to Bump Williams. Both Bud Light and Modelo are owned by Anheuser-Busch parent company AB and Brav Bev. Oh, they're both owned by Medela. Okay, so I didn't know that. So Anheuser-Busch just changes brands. That's not really a win. I mean, I guess the brand is damaged, but it's still an Anheuser-Busch beer, so you're not really sticking it to Anheuser-Busch by just pushing up another brand. So I was wrong at the beginning of the video where I was saying, oh, Coors and Miller. This is just another Anheuser-Busch brand. What are you people doing? Why are you buying another Anheuser-Busch brand? Over Bud Light all you're doing is just changing the numbers for them. This isn't a win. I mean, I guess it kind of is, since this is an iconic brand that has pretty much been destroyed, but at the end of the day, Modelo is owned by Anheuser-Busch. That's not a win. I mean, it's still cool to see the brand get ruined, but I really wish it was like Coors beer that was taking the number one spot, not just another Anheuser-Busch brand. Guys aren't like beating them by doing this. That's disappointing. So these are all, at the end of the day, still Anheuser-Busch dollars. As Coors that bad, it's a taste that __. Is it that bad? For a lot of people, maybe people don't know Modelo saying there's a Bush. I didn't know it was Anheuser-Busch. I think like that. I thought it'd be like from another. Well, what am I saying? I was gonna say it for me from another country, but Budweiser isn't even American brand anymore. So that's kind of disappointing now. At least Bud Light's ruined, I guess, and this company's still in trouble, but man, it's like this is just another Anheuser-Busch brand. Oh well. It's like bye Coors Light. Stop it. Michelob Ultra is also Anheuser-Busch, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. I think even Corona is. Don't they own Corona too? They own everything. Anyway, the reason I was calling them, they're picking a side, even though they're putting their head in the sand, is because this came out, so you know what month it is. They're throwing money out there despite boycott, but they refuse to publicly pick a side. I wish they would just pick a side. Stop being cowards. Okay, I mean, clearly you kind of are, so go with it. Anyway, I guess it's still, I don't know. I just think it would be better if people drink __. That wasn't Anheuser-Busch. Or how about get a craft beer? This is disappointing because you're still just look. This doesn't even look anything like a Anheuser-Busch product. So it's like some tomfoolery going on here. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video, make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content.